the match gave the award to Derek Pringle, the Essex all-rounder. 3 good wickets, 2 catches, and moreover, he made the winning hit. Well, and 1 to play in this Texaco series. Victory for the West Indies at Old Trafford on Thursday, for England at Trent Bridge on Saturday. And now we have this decider at Lord's, a sellout, the crowd, a fine, fair morning, and Clive Lloyd winning the toss and telling David Gower that England could bat first. Here are the 2 teams showing a change in both camps. The England selectors decided that Mike Gatting is in no form at the moment, and quite rightly, I'm sure, they brought in Derek Randall for his first appearance in the series. And West Indies have left out their number 3 batsman, Richie Richardson, and brought in their young off-spinner, Roger Harper, a very useful batsman and a tremendous field. Right, so here we go with the action, and I ought to say that Joel Garner bowled another formidable opening spell. Mostly on the receiving end was Graham Fowler, who had a torrid time at Trent Bridge. But he survived. He survived well, a bonny temperament. Here we are then. It's the 10th over, and it's Malcolm Marshall bowling to the Lancastrian, Graham Fowler.
Nice shot. I don't think they've cut that off. Though the upwheel is quite slow from last week's rain. Well, they'll pick up 3 instead of 4. That's a good shot. Graham Fowler getting over those early troubles has made a couple of delightful strokes.
Well, that's his strength, Fowler. When the ball is there to be hit, he gives it one.
They've taken the score now on to 34. This is the 13th over, so they're just under 3 and over. Up at Trent Bridge, that most valuable opening stand, they put on 75 in just over 24 overs, so they're around about the 3 and over mark there. It was a good platform from which England were able to launch their later attack. He's ramping up to 50. Flailing, flat-battered shot straight down the ground by Graham Fowler. And he's now got on to 26.
Graham Fowler there taking the leaf out of the West Indians book. Flat batting it.
That's a beautiful shot. Harry Gomes, the fielder. 3 more to Fowler. 3 for no wicket now. Nicely timed. Warney Jack, deep 3rd man. Beautiful delivery there from Michael Holding. Just did enough to clip the outside edge, but that's been a tremendous partnership between Fowler and Lloyd. Broken with a dismissal of Graham Fowler, bowled by Holding for 34. Lloyd is 19, 60 for 1.
Yes, terrific stuff from Graham Fowler. He looks a little bit limited at times, but my goodness, there's no question about his guts and his determination. And a tremendous start this one. Here we can see Graham Fowler just pushing forward. Very good delivery, just going down the hill and clipping the outside of the off stump. An excellent delivery.
Let the bat go at that, found the gap very nicely between cover and mid-off. In the normal circumstances it would be 4 easy runs, but this outfield is still very slow, suffering the after effects of the rain. They've got to run them. They've managed 3.
Not really a half volley, but getting nicely over the top of it, letting that ball come onto him.
Well, good touch of the Richards there. Give himself a bit of room. Fell in the middle. That was a good stop out there too by Gomes. Bit unlucky there. Swing it right off the middle of the bat. He's run again exceedingly well for 2 runs. Oh dear, dear, dear. Well, really, it wasn't the wisest thing to do with a minute to go before the lunch break. Harper takes the wicket. Andy Lloyd certainly taken an immense risk there, but he goes for 37 and you can't really blame him.
England need to press on now. I reckon a total of around about 210 is the figure they should be looking at. Oh, beautiful. That was top class stuff. A single to get Lamb off the mark. Harper came at it. He always attacks the ball in the field. He came at it, thought quickly, didn't bother trying to pick up and side-handed to the end to which Gower was running. Turned it in the one action, threw down the stumps at his own bowler's end. Alan Lamb run out for naught. England suddenly 91 for 3. Bother to chase that, just stand there and watch it go. It's a massive hit. He really launched himself at that one.
Well, he doesn't spare the horses when he has a go at one and both of them. He's caught that right in the middle, full swing of the bat, and it's gone right into the top tier of the grandstand.
Roger Harper's bowled well here this morning.
Well, it looked like a mis-stumping to me. Richie, I think he was out of his crease, and I don't think it quite went in the gloves there.
Shot. No ball called by the umpire at point. Michael Holding out at cover had not bothered to come inside that circle, and his bowler was penalised because of that. I don't know that both of them would have changed his mind at all. 126 for 3, 22 Gower, 20 Botham. What a super catch. What a super piece of fielding. He is very good, that young man, Roger Harper. And he's pulled off 2 great pieces of fielding. One, the run out of Lamb, and that, the catch to dismiss both of them.
I don't think anybody else, probably on either side, was going to catch that one, except Mr. Harper, who is a real greyhound.
That's well wide of goal this time. There's an easy 2 runs here. Once again, Joel Garner bowling it in. Oh, he's bowled him all over the place. Beat by a little bit of movement, probably a bit of pace there. And slightly loose shot from David Gower sees the end of him for 29. And England now 144 for 5. David Gower never really been in anything like his best form here today. It had battled away. beaten them. Good ball, pitched off stump and hit off stump, which meant it must have just ducked slightly into him off the wicket. Gattin, the man left out of the side today. Rundle has now made 8. And he's gone. Out for 8. Beautiful catch there by the keeper. Trying to run it in that vacant area down to third man. An exceedingly good catch by Jeff Goujon. He's missed precious little in these 3 matches. And giving another example there of his great ability behind the stumps. So Rundle goes for 8, 6 men out now for 151, and we're in the 42nd over. It's come safe, I think, over the top of mid-off up towards the pavilion. Jones covering a lot of ground there. Saves the boundary. 4's been hard to come by. This outfield have been very sluggish here today. So Bairstow goes on by 3 more. And over it goes. He's gone across too far this time. Marshall strikes again. His 3rd wicket. So David Bairstow goes for 8. 167 for 7 England now in the 46th over.
Can't have anything much more comprehensive than that. The problems in trying to play in that style against these bowlers, they just spear the Yorker in at you. Joel Garner's 10th over. And he's out. He's picked up a wicket after all this time. Pringle doesn't know it. The umpire's finger is raised. It's taken him a long time to get the message. Must have a very soft voice, umpire David Evans.
And there it goes. And bounced a bit.
Boundary of the innings. That's not many, but it is a very, very slow outfield. End of Garner's over. And the end of the England innings. Not as many as they look like getting at one stage. 196. So it's 197 for the West Indies for victory, and that from a full 55 overs available. They need that 197 at 3.58 per over.
England using up all their overs, West Indies giving away too many extras, a lot of no balls and wides, and England finding it difficult to extend a promising early base against very good bowling. And of course even more difficult after Lamb had been brilliantly run out by Harper and this young off-spinner had taken a spectacular catch to dismiss both of them. All the West Indies bowlers returned good figures. The most successful, Malcolm Marshall, promising debut by Harper there, 1 for 38. So, Greenwich and Haynes came out. The asking rate was 3.58 and over. Some good England bowling in their turn from Willis and Botham. It's the 11th over of the innings now. It's 26 for no wicket. Bob Willis firing in from the pavilion end against Desmond Haynes.
It's About the third time he's slipped that one in. The third time it's worried Desmond Haynes.
Very quick to seize on that. Bob Willis has bowled quite beautifully here this afternoon. And that one would have hit middle and off. It was a good shot. Pringle and Gower had a long conversation there. You can bet your life it was Gower saying, don't give him any width. Randall. Oh, what a marvellous catch. That was superb cricket. Miller deserved the wicket. Haynes has gone. It was one of the best catches you'll see. Roger Harper was brilliant earlier in the day. And now Randall.
Well, what can you say about that? That's one of the great catches of all time. Diving full length and taking it in his left hand. That really was tremendous.
An up-to-date Retnan, 138 wanted off 32 overs, 4.31. It was 3.5 when they set out. But Gomes, good little nudger of ones and twos. Well bowled and he's gone. That little bit of away movement there, the outside edge, a simple catch to Bairstow, and Gordon Greenidge has gone for 32.
And a fine piece of bowling this by Derek Pringle. That ball going up the hill, little outside edge, and David Bairstow making no mistake.
Well, a typical Richards shot there. Flipped it away from round about middle stump. And he fairly peppers that leg side boundary when he gets cracking. And we'll have some more. This time he decided to lift it over the top and gets 4 more. It's gone again. Just waiting. And it's 6. Yes, just about cleared those boundary ropes. With that little bit of width, and it was beautifully placed by Gomes. Just leant into it, stroked it away through the offside this time.
Chalk up 4 more. You're going to flash hard.
Well, this was within an ace of being out. Short ball, just almost through the web of the thumb and forefinger there.
Once again, it's Foster at long leg. 150 comes up for West Indies. And this is a great partnership between Gomes and Richards. for Vivian Richards. Changed the whole state of the game. For Gomes now. That's one of the few false strokes he's played. With a punch on the shoulder from Viv Richards to say well done, and he has played extremely well. It's taken him only 75 balls to get that half century.
28 more wanted, 10 overs left. Shouldn't be much of a problem for these two. There's more runs there for Richards. And just beating Miller over the ropes. Bob Willis with 1 over left to bowl. And that's whipped away, another flick of the wrist, and away it disappears into the crowd. It's 6 more. Unforgettable shots coming here from Viv Richards. That surprised him. Cut that out, man. Short, hooked high into the air. 6 more.
And slow delivery again, pulled down, but beautifully struck there. Perfect position, high into the mound stone.
And the series developing into really Richards 2, England 1. More like that to finish it off. And there's every chance. The hook shot in there again. The crowd on the field, but it's only 4. Go back, man. So the score's level. Might be a crafty move by Richards. If he hits the last ball for 6, it certainly improves his average. The mark. It's gone. Richards has got the stump. Most of the spectators have collared the discs as souvenirs. And away he goes. He's getting out of the danger as quick as possible. At the end of another superlative exhibition stroke play from Viv Richards. And once again, surely the man of the match, the man who's put it West Indies' way, as they win this Texaco trophy by a very comfortable margin in the end of 8 wickets. By a very comfortable margin in the end of 8 wickets.
So what remains to be said or added about this master batsman, Viv Richards? On this occasion, I shan't even try, but let's not forget how nicely paced an innings we saw from Larry Gomes. Lovely innings. The England bowlers, 2 of them successful, they all bowled pretty well yet again, Jeff Miller and Derek Pringle. After the match, Dennis Compton surprised a few people, no doubt. He didn't pick Vivian Richards as his man of the match, perhaps because he reckons Vivian gets enough awards and he probably thought he'd nip in for the man of the series. He picked Roger Harper for his promising bowling, for that splendid run out and that spectacular catch. And after that, the panel's verdict to the men of the series on the English side, David Garr. On the West Indies, no surprise whatever. It had to be Vivian Richards.